it's Natalie here and
Katy.
And we are here doing a life advice video. So I recently did kind of an advice video about cheating in the past, like last week, and you guys really liked it. So now I brought Katy here because we both have Becoming Rooted, the website. It's a ministry for young girls to come, and we do blog posts, and we kind of just want to be like an older sister figure to girls. So who better to do life advice? Am I right?
Yeah, totally.
We are doing 3 topics.
Friendship, boys, and then career, general, like, live stage advice.
And if you guys stay tuned till the end, we have a really exciting announcement about a giveaway that we are doing, and it's a pretty big giveaway. So stay and watch this whole video to find out the rules. And
it's really good. It's you'll really want to stay.
Yeah, we want this stuff.
I mean, we bought it, we like it.
Yeah. So first topic is friendship. So we just want to talk about some things that we've learned. Yeah. How long have we been friends, Katy?
Literally over a decade, like 10 years we've been friends.
5th grade we met. We met in 5th grade.
We met at a birthday party.
In 5th grade.
Yeah, and we stayed in touch through Facebook Messenger. That was the ish.
We
back
bonded
in
over Twilight. Before Twilight came out, we were like, oh my god, did you see Jacob take his shirt off?
So cute. Oh my gosh, Team Jacob forever.
Yeah,
we have our messages. It's a joke.
It's
but
embarrassing.
It's
and we definitely have had ups and downs in our friendship, which I think is honestly a good thing. You don't want a friendship that's kind of shallow and you only have ups and you never talk about anything real. So yeah, we've definitely had our ups and downs, and
yes, we have.
The number one thing for us is that we are very honest with each other. Both of us are very blunt people.
Like, to the point. Almost too blunt.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Is there such thing as too blunt? Yeah. So we are to the point where we're pretty blunt, and we will tell each other exactly how it is. So in the past, if Katy maybe was doing something that I was like, or I was doing something where she was like,
I was like, no.
So we've told each other, like, what are you doing? And I think that's healthy. So I think it's a healthy part of friendship, telling each other. Obviously, be nicer about it. Like, don't just be like, you're an idiot. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You have to show it from a place of love and a place of actually caring for them, not just like, you're so stupid. That's not gonna get you anywhere. That's just gonna make the person hate you.
But it's showing love to be there for your friends in a way that's honest. Like, if you really know that they're doing something that's destructive, tell them.
Please tell them, yeah.
Please don't keep a secret.
Because if you see them and you know that they're, like Katy said, doing something destructive, and you're just sitting there watching them, you're almost just as bad as not telling them. Like, the worst that can happen is that they get mad at you, but at least you knew that you were doing the right thing. So
I think it's happened to both of us. We've both gotten mad at each other.
And we haven't talked to each other for a while because we were both like, you told me something I didn't want to hear, even though I needed to hear it. And then 6 months later, a year later, we were like, I'm sorry.
My best friend. Thank you so much.
Why didn't I listen to you?
Stupid boys.
Yeah,
it's always over
a boy. Yeah. And also, if you have bad friends, we both have experienced bad people in our lives, cut them out. You don't need them. You really don't need bad friends.
It's too short for negativity.
Yeah, if friends are negative and constantly bringing you down and just not uplifting like they should be, then you don't need them in your life. You don't need to have a huge group of friends. It's better to just have 2 really great friends than a huge group of friends.
There's nothing wrong with choosing yourself and choosing what's healthy for you, and only maintaining positive friendships, because life's too short to have somebody that really isn't there for you. And then also, nobody wants a yes man. Like, you don't want someone to say everything you're doing is great, oh my gosh, you're amazing, because that's not genuine and that's not honest, because we all criticize each other. And it's part of loving each other well is to come at each other from that place of saying, you've done something wrong, or you've offended me. It's okay to be offended with each other. It's okay to say that you're mad at each other. That's not going to break your friendship if it's the right type of friendship.
So, next topic now, we are going to talk about boys. So, boys are a huge part of lives, as anywhere from being 13 to by the time you get married. Like, I think everyone goes through a point where they have the wrong guy or many wrong guys or a pattern of wrong guys, and that's okay as long as you learn from it.
That's right.
We are here to tell you that hopefully our mistakes can help you learn, so
Yes.
you don't have to go through all of the wrong guys. Types of guys you should avoid. You should avoid the liar, the one that you know lies a lot and is always lying to you about little things. Like, he's lying to you about little things, he's lying to you about big things too.
Yes. Guys that are addicts, don't go for that. You don't need that type of drama.
Any type of addiction, whether it's drugs, alcohol, or even just like a physical addiction, any type of addiction, that's just not healthy.
If they're dependent on something else other than, you know, God or their own like happiness, like they're using something else to fulfill that void, they are going to drag you down. And I'm saying that from personal experience. It doesn't get better without help. Like, you are not a counselor and you're not their God. You're not there to save them. So
Yeah.
don't think that you can.
Well, the third type of guy that you should avoid, I think, is the guy that is just always like, I want to say like the frat guy, but I don't like saying frat guy. Kind of like the guy in college that is literally just there to party and hook up with a bunch of girls, and like he has a number, he like keeps count of the girls he's hooked up with.
These people exist.
That type of guy, they exist. We've seen them. Like, avoid them. They're just, you don't want to be another girl on their list because guys, I have seen guys pull out their phones and on their notes they just scroll and scroll and scroll, and there's just a bunch of girl names on there that they've hooked up with.
That's literally disgusting.
It's disgusting, and it's like, do you want to be a girl on that list? You don't want someone who views you as an object, views you as a girl on the list. You want someone who, if they have had that type of past where they have hooked up with a lot of people, but they realize that like they don't want to be the guy that has a list on his phone anymore, then that's fine. People do change, but like, you don't want to be with someone who views you as just a girl on the list. Like, that's
You're worth more than that. Next one, the biggest one, Natalie talked about last week, the cheater.
Yeah, cheaters.
Once a cheater, always a cheater. That's my phrase, and I know it's blunt, but you can avoid so much heartache and pain by just avoiding those types of guys or running away at the first sign of trouble, or the second or the third time. It's okay. It's never too late. Like, it's never too late to get out of that type of relationship.
Yeah.
And if you know someone that's in that type of relationship, like, love them enough to tell them that that's not God's best for them and that's not what they deserve, because it's not. Nobody deserves that. Everyone can change, but give the guy time to change.
Yeah, I have like a whole video on that, so I don't want to get like too much into it, but
check it out.
I'm very passionate about the subject.
It's a good video.
Also, for boys, you do not need a boy. Like, I think that we're in a generation where everyone is like, oh, couple goals, relationship goals. Like, I need that type of boyfriend. Look at them, they're so cute. Look at all their Instagram pictures.
Insta goals.
Yeah, some couples even have like a hashtag with their like
ships. People shipping people.
Yeah, it's like really weird. So you don't need a boy. Even though this generation and social media and everything like that kind of presses it on you, and like every TV show that you watch and everything, you really don't need one though. Like, it is perfectly fine to be by yourself.
It's really freeing to be by yourself and to learn that lesson like as early as possible, because it's even more painful as you get older. And I also talk about that in my blog, link in bio. There we go. But I'm an ex-serial dater and I'm proud of it because it taught me a lot about my life, but I'm no longer living as a serial dater because I found that there's true freedom comes from being true to yourself and pursuing your own dreams and your own passions and not losing yourself in another person.
Preach.
Thank God.
So then the next topic is going to be about life and just like what to do with your life. I think that's such a big thing, like especially around college, senior year of high school age. Like, everyone is kind of asking you, if you're a senior in high school, I think you've gotten the question like, so where are you going to college? Like, what's your major? Like, what do you want to do? And you probably just want to be like, stop, like, I don't know, like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to go to college. I don't know, and that's okay. That's totally okay. You're what, 17, 18, 19 years old? You don't need to know what you want to do when you're 30. That's like absurd to be asking that. I feel like you don't ask a 9-year-old to know what they're going to do when they're 20 because you don't know. Like, things change, times change. I mean, so many things. Who would have thought that when we were being born, like, or when we were like 5 years old, that there would be a job as like a social media coordinator? That word would have been like,
what is social media?
Yeah. So, I mean, things are you might realize like later on in life that you want to do something else than what you're trying to do, or new jobs might emerge. Like, you don't need to know what you want to do right now, and that's like totally okay.
And it's okay to change your mind too.
Yeah, it's totally okay to change your mind. You go 4 years in college with one major, and then all of a sudden you realize you hate it and you don't want to do it anymore. That does suck, and it is a pain, but it's worth not being happy for the rest of your life.
And you might get your dream job and you might find out that's not what you want. And that's okay. I mean, we all have to go through those stepping stones to get to our next, our next place, and you're not stuck somewhere just because you feel like you're supposed to be there. That's not God's best for you. Embrace the journey. Like, it's supposed to be fun. You're not supposed to know at this age, like, what you're going to end up like at 40. And who knows how your path is going to be shaped by what you're going through now. And so something that is really hard is to trust the process, but it's worth it because you find out that something you might stumble upon that you never think is a career or you never think is going to work, it actually ends up being your whole life, and that's really cool.
So that is just something that I feel like we need to tell college students and high schoolers, because there's so much pressure from adults. Like, what do you want to do with your life? Like, or like when you tell them your major and they're like, oh, and it's just like,
Good for you.
yeah, like
That's gonna be interesting. Like, no.
And so for the giveaway, we are giving away some, we don't want to tell you everything because we want you to go to our website, Becoming Rooted, to check it out. But it's a really good, like, relaxation, perfect for the summer, perfect to unwind, find yourself, like, that type of giveaway. So it includes, like, fun things like maybe a coloring book.
With some really snazzy colored pencils.
Maybe
and
like a gift card.
maybe a book and journal and more.
Yeah, so those are just like little sneak peeks. So go to becomingrooted.com, and we'll have the link down below directly to our giveaway, just so that you guys can see it. And that I would really love if you guys could like check out the website and stuff, because we really want to get it out there as much as we can. And the rules will be all down below, and they will be on the link that I tell you guys for the giveaway. So yeah, make sure that you check it out. It's actually not affiliated with my YouTube channel, so you don't need to subscribe to me. You don't need to comment down below that you're entering. We would love if you guys comment just for like discussion. Like, we would love to respond to them and just like have more discussion about these topics. I love doing that with you guys. And like,
If you have any questions,
yeah,
please feel free.
questions, advice, anything, like we will answer all of them. So yeah, comment down below.
And check
If
out
you
Becoming
want.
Rooted, because you'll find some really good content on there, just like general life advice from us. And throughout the summer, we'll be updating and we'll be posting like fun articles because it's summer, and more videos. So just continue to check it out. Please like our page on Facebook and stay tuned for more updates.
Yeah, so check that link for the giveaway. All of the rules will be there. Make sure that you follow the rules. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to follow Katy on Instagram. Like, thumbs up this video.
Katy_Coleman, it's fine.
Yeah, so she just got a Twitter, so like follow her on Twitter. All right, bye guys.
Bye, thank you.